kick this one away, and off it goes.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh? Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. I bet you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, you never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. And slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready? 54. We're waiting. 54. You ain't doing nothing.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And fights through one man. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Breeze. And an alley to run. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the pass. Kill.
36.
Recon, 132 fighter. Easy.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Opposite. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Tighten up. Greystone, travel.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
36.
He's checking crack.
Hey. 36.
Into the red zone. It's Breeze. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the run, now Darnold to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a first down. Darnold on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action. It's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bring it outside. Man, 80. 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check it out. Man, 80. We got double up, double up. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Man, 80. Man, 80.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Saints. 42 yards. Here's Breeze to throw. This is caught by Ginn. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Charlie. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. 13. Pin the mirrors back and go full.
Breeze going to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Check. Ready. Buzz. Mike's 47. You got nothing to run. You got ready.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
They should have known, baby.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw is Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Hey, box drop.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in. Drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Go.
To try again after the sack. Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Check, 47.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30. After the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Darnold, rush coming, and he's taken down. A.J. Klein able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Back's mine. Both sevens and Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Here's Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Throwing now is Breeze. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Saints have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Red 80.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Watch the run. SOS.
This is Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
47's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Get off the field. Let's get off the field. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Hey, Echo.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now.
47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47. Hey, wahoo!
Darnold now to throw. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, seam 6. I'm trying to collect. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, lady. Here we go.
Now they are going for it. Darnold, and this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Buzz. Be ready.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Breeze able to find the veteran Ginn, and he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there, good for his Saints first down. Breeze now on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
21.
Now Breeze again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
21.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 2. Hey, easy. Just like that. 54.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, I got him. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Hey, Haywood! Any day.
To throw again on second down. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
47, Mike. 47. 3 bucks. Shit. Hello, 80. Shit.
Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Harris now to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
On first down, it's Bell, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Yo, lady. All you need is a headache. 47 mic. 40. Hey, Delta. 47. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. 47. Let's go heavy.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, lady. Watch the screen. Slam. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it third and long.
Put that team on the puck. Check. Man, lady. Check. Big ass.
Now Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Go. Lady. Hey, exit. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Oh, yeah.
On fourth down, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
Turnover on downs.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. 11. Hey, orbit.
Now Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And he's going to be intercepted at third. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
On the return, Harris. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial.